again. Dayton Softball Stadium, a gorgeous day as the 24th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes visit the Dayton Flyers. And the weather, well, that's probably the big story. Sunshine and Kyle, it doesn't get much better than this. Alex Mikes, Kyle Davidson, the former Flyer, and look at that forecast.
Yeah, it's really...
Last year at Tennessee in the NCAA tournament, both Dayton and Miami were part of that bracket, and here it's going to be the first out and recorded, and Maddie Capsamalice throwing over to Molly Grace, and that is tied for Lily Piper's 2018 mark for the most in a single season. Dribbler here to Capsamalice. As we've seen, she can give you a lot of innings, and this ball lifted softly out to right, and O'Donnell playing Milliken back. It's going to be the first hit of the afternoon.
Alex, that was actually a really great pitch by
Coach, and I only say that because, for Coach Kumar, as this one hit the Capsamalice. No, got through. I thought Maddie might have had a chance there on that backhand, but that ball was hit a lot harder than I thought. And back-to-back singles here for the Buckeyes.
But they've been able to do it with two singles well placed to start the first inning.
3 in a row, and will it produce a run? It will. As out and left, a miscue, and now the Flyers doubling down on that, as Ella Holman had a tough time on that ball, and then see how that scored is Keelan Farley will be the batter.
You see right there, weren't able to make the play there and brought in 2 runs.
So a hit and an error, and this ball hit Capsamalice, and that'll do it.
That was an out after giving up some runs.
I was taking a run, and will Dayton be able to record the out? No. And coming in to score is Sammy Buick. So this inning, head coach Dayton is going to talk with first base umpire until Guidry. Did Molly Grace get that tag down?
It's a look that we're going to have.
So 3-0 the score.
It's definitely becomes a mental game there because physically, she's throwing and doing what she needs to.
This time the Flyers are able to get Farley. And there's a nice throw there by Flaherty, and Bailey applies the Rookie of the Year her freshman season. Sophomore year was Player of the Year in the conference. And last year was Defensive Player of the Year. There aren't many more awards for Emma Shooter.
The Flyers.
One to Bailey, and that's a base hit. Turn in on. Dayton has got a lot of power back from a year ago. Capsamalice being part of that experience, but here one pitch providing the signals to our pitcher, and that being Gerhardt. This ball driven out the left. Chloe Wong. Touch them all.
It's a great answer from the Flyers there and from Wong with a really powerful swing on the first pitch of the at-bat. Dayton doesn't have to get all of them back in the first inning, but that sure helps kind of dampen those 3 runs that the Buckeyes were able to bring across in the top of the first.
Now, Chloe Wong, it's just her 4th home run of the season, but she does have some power, and she shows it right there. Sends it out to the fans and left, and her teammates love it. And she makes this a 1-run game.
To continue in this big midweek game as well.
The Flyers just happy to play at home. It's been kind of a strange season, and we've had a lot of games that have been rained out. There's Flaherty down on strikes. Nice bounce back there by what was going on. And Haley Lang's unofficial at bat, and here she is starting the second with a home run. Why are you messing around on the base pads? Give me a pitch, and she hammers that. And Lang gives the Buckeyes a 2-run lead, and that is her first home run of the season.
Alex, we were looking at all these other players in Ohio State's lineup with all of their power production and their home runs. And then Lang with her first of the season. It's pretty exciting stuff for her, but also just shows that anybody in Ohio State's lineup can do it as well.
Well, the Buckeyes, after that momentum,
Wings on them, so just maybe going a little bit further off the plate and going to that.
Going the other way here, and whoa! 3 in a row here in the top of the second as Taylor Cruz has left the yard. My goodness. And it is 6-2 Buckeyes. That's a great piece of hitting.
Yeah, opposite field home run. I mean, just left it up a little bit by Dwyer and taking advantage and going for 3 in a row for the Buckeyes.
Ohio State coming off a weekend where they beat Penn State. 3-2 pitch. Just lifted high in the sky, and under it is Holman, and she makes the first out of the inning. She had 9 home runs last season, which is a really, that's a strong season in power for softball.
That is.
And she hits this one on a rope out to left, and she's got the 7th hit for the Buckeyes here this afternoon. She just gets that pitch and sends it out to left. She is just a really patient hitter. And here, Milliken going to ground into a double play. Nice play by Haven Dwyer, throwing over to Bailey, and that is one.
Here.
59 degrees. This ball hit out to left, and it is off the wall. It's going to be a stand-up double for Molly Grace. Parisian had to jump at it, but unable to haul it in. And for Dayton, down by 4. That's exactly how you want to start the second.
Dayton just looking to chip away, get a couple more back each inning, and that is a great start. Stand-up double for Grace.
She came on in relief. Pitched just an inning and 2/3. Gave up 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Strikes out Holman here. Understand that these freshmen are getting some amazing reps, and really pays that they're winning games. There you go. And what a play. Out and right, Taylor Cruz not only makes in 9-5. Wow. And that will end the inning. Kara Clark having a few words with the umpire, but yeah, there was no doubt about that. And an excellent tag by Buick.
Weak contact right now. I think that'll be a big win, and to get some quick outs as well.
Quartercracks lifts this out to center, and Emma Shooter is under it. And Quartercracks now 1 for 2 on the day, and Sammy Buick 1 for 1. Single and score.
Center field definitely is. Center field commands the outfield, is kind of in charge of the outfield, as you might say, and then also commands the rest of the field as well. She's coming in, and she is seeing the.
I mean, right now, Haven Dwyer having some issues finding the plate. Normally, a pitcher that's all over the strike zone. 3-0 and swinging away Farley. Lang was that batter with all the chaos on the base pads. That's another ball that gets down, and this is going to score a run. So coming, here's Skylar Lamont. She'll bunt, and oh, the header. That'll be a foul ball. And she's going to take her time.
That did not look.
1 run already in. Dayton going to check on that runner at third, and it gets by Chloe Wong. And another error for the Flyers. And coming in is Caitlin Farley. We mentioned that Dayton has had to deal with quite a few rainouts, but 4 errors right now for the Flyers, and this is not what Kara Clark and her team are used to. Get out of the third and just giving up the 1 run. Lamont has other thoughts. That ball's off the wall. It'll score Lang. And the hits keep coming for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ending play in right field. Her defense was making some noise in the bottom of the second. Flies out here in the top of the third. And Harley Parisian is the batter. She'll put down a bunt. Chloe Wong's got it, and Parisian able to beat it out. The speed on display there. That was a nice play from Dayton's third baseman. Sir, with 2 on. Right up the middle, and she's got another ribby. As coming in to score, Skylar Lamont for the second time today. Things off in the top of the first. It was 3 straight singles for the Buckeyes, resulted in 3 runs. Lifts this one high, and Bailey's under it, and that'll be the last out of the third, but not after Ohio State gets 3. Even Dwyer was supposed to be in this spot, but with the pitch and change, Justice comes down, gets on.
Ended up staying fair for a single from Justice.
That is excellent defense by Ohio State. That's scouting right there. Parisian. I don't know if I've never came around to score after she was able to get the first hit of the day for UD. Her single in the first, and Chloe Wong's home run. Only 2 runs for the Flyers. Chops this one back to Gerhard. Wrong, you're taking some pitches and hoping to get some more runners on base.
Yeah, 3-0 is definitely interesting because...
Oh, Dayton, they get that walk, and they run out of the inning as Addie Justice is caught at third. Wow, that's a great throw by Lang. And a nice tag by Buick. And the Flyers is Kimmy Quartercracks. She lifts this one high in the sky. This is hit to the moon. And it is over the fence. Wow. So Quartercracks makes this an 11-2 game. She is laughing with her teammates. That is just a pop-up here.
Alex, I couldn't tell until the ball was over the fence if it was going to make it or not. So I think that made it by about a couple inches.
13 home runs now on the season for the Ohio State shortstop. Great put out in the second from an amazing throw from Cruz. She'll fly out here to Nora O'Donnell for the first out. He's been on base twice. Lifts this one high. So it'll stay in the park. It's going to be another miscue for Dayton. 5 errors. That is something. That's a season high for them. As this ball hit sharply but right to Grace. Farley is going to move up to third, but Lang is gone on the ground out. 13 hits, 11 runs. A strikeout. Fry, a .413 hitter. I
mean, they still have, if they keep scoring a little bit in the next few innings, 4 more attempts to chip away at this 9-run lead. So
Chloe Wong's got another hit. That's yeah.
Keep them off balance.
Gerhard will watch this one sneak by her and out into center field. So Molly Grace, her second hit today. Diving after it.
With runners in scoring position.
Shively hits this to second. That's a nice play by Farley. And a double play as Quartercracks able to throw over to Milliken. And Gerhard gets out.
It's going to be called. Is always great.
Kyle, did you ever think about umping?
Not as of right now. My dad actually does.
I know.
My dad actually does some D1 umpiring and some college umpiring.
Grecian. Sends this up the middle. And she's got back-to-back hits. As number 2 afternoon, Saturday's doubleheader will start at 11 a.m. And then for Ohio State, they will head back to Columbus and play 3 games against Michigan. Another strikeout for Linneman. And his 8-run, 5-inning run rule in place. But Linneman looks to get a scoreless 5th. Nice job by Double Zero in red. As Bailey, pitcher and freshman. Gearhard, she ends the day giving up 2 runs on 6 hits. As Linneman right back up the middle, and the leadoff batter is aboard for UD. Yes. But Dayton does have a chance to extend this game. Boy, how about Addie Justice? She is getting a workout here. In Dayton, trying to put something together here in the 5th. That's a nice job by Addie Justice. And she worked really, but Buckeyes were playing her right on the paint. And Emma is going to ground it short, and quarter cracks and easy toss.
Their positioning on defense, they played shooter right on the line with that second at bat, and then up the middle as well.
Oh, another great play by the Buckeyes, and they will end this game on a double play. Sammy Buick, a web gem, and is able to throw over to Farley, and that's going to be the ball game. Kyle, we saw some great defense by Ohio State here this afternoon.
Absolutely, truly nothing you can do about that one there. Kiernan had a great swing on that, but an even better play to double it off to end the game.
Ohio State using their power once again as they pick up